Glad to see all these people here. Wow. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to have a little light flicker here because Paul's trying to play with the lights. I don't know if people can hear me in virtual world or not. Somebody hopefully is monitoring that, but I don't know. So for those that are mulling around, you can go ahead and grab seats, and hopefully we don't have anybody blocking the screen. So welcome to our Sweet 16 annual conference. Woohoo! Right? We're legally allowed to drive now. Right? So hopefully in 5 years I'll still be here, and we'll buy a barrel of whiskey or something like that, right? Celebrate. So, anybody remember 2006? I know it was only 16 years ago. Most of us were like, right over our heads, right past us. I find it kind of interesting. I found this, I stole a lot of stuff off the internet like we all good cyber people do, right? So, thought I'd throw this up there real quick. And of course, with it being our 16th anniversary, you got to throw this in here, right? 16 candles. Anybody remember 16 candles? Some of you guys might, some might not. Don't know what it is. Anyways, thought it was kind of good. So again, OISF, Ohio Information Security Forum. We're here to do all of our cool cyber stuff and educate folks. We're here to network with all of our peers, trying to do some training, and so that's another reason why we're here today. We're going to do some training and education, to do some collaboration, meet other folks, and try and improve our skill set and our connections, so that way we can do better defense or offense, right? So that way we can tell those people they need to defend their systems better. So, all right. So, oh yeah, I threw this in there. That was kind of cool. Right, so if you guys remember 16 candles, right? The guy hanging upside down on the bed. Anyways. All right. So we are trying to educate, right? Our focus for OISF is to educate users in cybersecurity, trying at least to impact one person at a time, probably, hopefully more than that, with our meetings and our educational process. We are a nonprofit, so we get to do some cool stuff. We'll talk about, got some cool presentations today. I thought this was cool, right? I feel like Oprah. You've been hacked, right? Woohoo! That's what we're here for, right? So, in case you don't know, we meet monthly on the second Thursday of the month. No membership fees or anything like that. Right now we're meeting at the MTSI office on 4141 Colonel Glenn for our meetings. We do provide drinks and pizza by Cousin Vinny's. They give us a great deal, so it's a good time. We do a lot of cool stuff, projects. We've done stuff in the past with Raspberry Pis and Kali Linux, and we did some Proxmox and how to do a virtual home environment to help keep your skill set up. So we've done a lot of cool things and projects and stuff like that. So, all right, board of directors. All right, Charles. So Dr. C, that's me. I'm the president. Charles is our secretary. Where's I think some of you guys met Paul. He's our treasurer. And then there's Paul. And then Jason and Dale are out there too. Are board members. So we have 5 board positions. So say hi to one of us if you get a chance, and if you want to know more, let us know. So as part of the organization, the only thing that we ask is that you contribute your knowledge, right? Obviously ask questions, participate in the discussion, and if you have something that you have an expertise in and you want to share, because not all of us know everything except me. No, I'm just kidding. I don't claim to know everything either, but we're always looking to try and improve our skill set and our knowledge and what can be done. So, sponsors. So we're always looking for sponsors to help the organization going. This year we got a couple. Titanium guy backed out on us, unfortunately. Leonardo DRS is our platinum sponsor this year. They gave us some good chunk of money. We have MTSI, of course. They've been a pretty regular sponsor for us. Couple of the employees work or part of the organization. So University of Dayton. So they gave us some money this year. Yeah. So we appreciate that. They're sponsoring us this year. So they just became part of the NSA Center of Excellence for Cybersecurity. So they just got that recently. So if you're looking to get a master's or a certification in cybersecurity, see Dr. Fu. He's going to be presenting later this morning. But he's got a couple students here. Universities near that certification. Who's the other one? Oh, okay. UC had it. Do they still have it? Yeah. So, yep. So I don't know if anybody knew, but Rusty Baldwin, who came out of AFIT, Air Force Institute of Technology, went to UD, and he was part of the helping with getting that all set up. So it's not easy to obtain, but it's a good certification to have. In fact, back in the day, before it was called cybersecurity or this whole NSA thing came about, I was actually a recipient of the Information Assurance Scholarship Program. That's what it was called back then. And is now the Cybersecurity Scholarship Program or something like that, funded by NSA. So NSA paid for my PhD, and that's how I was able to obtain that. So anyways, good job for UD getting that set up in the area. So and of course Glueware, they co-sponsored somebody else, but I guess Glueware won the bet. So silver sponsors, we don't have any of those, but if you feel like you still want to be able to sponsor and give us money, you can donate through Amazon Smile. So feel free to set your phones and your browsers to, because I know you all shop on Amazon, right? At least for Christmas. Just, yeah. When you do, be sure to set us up, right, for OISF. So that way we can get contributions that way. So if you go up under the supporting organization, you have to do Ohio Information Security Forum, because there is another OISF organization out there, and it's not them. And we don't want them getting our money. So, especially when you buy all that good computer stuff, the monitors and updated computers, those are donations that come to us. So help keep us going. If you don't want to use Amazon, you can just give us money. Right? So, all right. So, this year, unfortunately, we had to move locations. So, obviously, we're here at the Holiday Inn. Glass Etch Studio for some of the gifts that we have. And then, of course, Cousin Vinny's, they give, and it's only the one in Kettering, by the way, because the one in Beaver Creek won't give us the discount. I don't know why. But, anyway, so, they give us a good deal on pizzas for our meetings. We have some special door prizes. Woohoo! So Mike's Car Wash, Dayton Dragons, and Cincinnati Reds. For the 2 baseball game venues, you get the game of your choice. Is that correct, Dale? Yes. Okay, so you get to pick the game. So, and what is it? You figure it out. Yeah, well, it's in there. So hopefully you get it, right? Social media, we don't do a lot of it, but we are on it. LinkedIn is more of our preferred venue because it's more of a professional environment. Twitter has, well, of course, it's going through a bunch of changes, so we don't know yet what's going to happen with that. So, and if you have questions, comments, and you want to reach out to us or you want to present, find out more about the monthly meetings, send us an email at info@ohioinfosec.org. So feel free to reach out to us. All right, so we have some meetings for the remainder of the year. And again, second Tuesday of the month, or second Thursday of the month. So, come out and join us, right? And get some free pizza. All right. So, all right. For all of us nerds that are in the room, including myself, right? So, a couple things that I was trying to find some stuff for opening remarks. Usually we have other people maybe come up here and our sponsors or something like that say a few words, but Leonardo DRS didn't want to, and our other higher sponsor backed out. I was doing some searches, and it's funny, and these were just things that are happening in 2022. And you look at all these trends that all these organizations are saying, and a lot of them are the same, right? Automotive hacking, AI, mobile, cloud security, data breaches. How many times have we heard that in the news, right? And the list goes on and on and on. So you start hearing this broken record effect, and it gets frustrating sometimes. It's like, why are we still so bad at this in 2022? So, Forbes, their top 5, ransomware. What a shock, right? Been hearing that for how long now? 5G, well, that's kind of new. That's coming up. Of course, it's the new thing, right? Soon we'll be in 6G and 7G and whatever else, right? Online fraud. Wow, shocker there. Remote environments. Yeah. What happened last 2 years? COVID, right? Everything went remote. So not a surprise there. Gartner. Anybody familiar with Gartner and their stuff, right? And their quadrants and stuff like that. So their top trends for 2022, expanding the attack surface. Well, yeah, because we're connecting more things. That would make sense, right? Digital or supply chain. I'm going to harp on that one for a minute, but not right this second. Supply chain. Just keep that in mind, because you hear that a lot too. Cybersecurity mesh. I thought that was kind of interesting, but it's been around for a while. So they're just finding different ways to distribute and share the cybersecurity workload of the workforce. So they're using different venues and avenues and sensors to help do the cybersecurity and distributed decisions, right? So that way everything's not centrally located and you're distributing out some of that stuff. All right, Trend Micro, another one, right? Cyber criminals in the cloud, right? They're starting to use Amazon Web Services, virtual services to build their machines and stuff like that and do their attacks. So it helps cover their tracks and stuff like that. So, wait, what's that second one? Supply chain attacks. Wow, they said that too, huh? Zero-day vulnerabilities. We've been hearing that for a long time. Here's another one, connected car, right? That's, again, another repeating trend, right? So it's just, this is from the UK, the verdict, right? And what's that second one? Supply chain. Again, why are we having so many issues with the supply chain? Is it because people are, it's the great resignation is what they're calling it from COVID, right? People have moved on and they want to find new jobs. So the people that were working in the factories, they're like, I want a better job. I want to work from home. Well, you can't build those things from home. So the one I found interesting was the bottom one, cyber skills shortage. That's been an issue since way back when, right? Still trying to get folks up to speed on cybersecurity. It's amazing when I go out to do assessments and pen testing engagements and stuff like that. I've talked to other folks of the things that are not still happening or that should be happening in the IA cybersecurity field because they don't have the skills. So, and now getting more restricted because they don't want to share. There was a period of time where things started to open up a little bit more for like how to pen test. And now some of that's, and how to do malware and reverse engineering. Some of that's kind of going back into closed channels and behind doors, and some of the knowledge isn't being shared. Or they're being sanctioned because of stuff they're doing, right? And so their open source things are being blocked to certain countries and venues because of the knowledge out of that, and they're not allowing some of that to be shared. So that's going to be a frustrating next couple of years with that. So, all right, so that was just kind of brief, real quick intro. Cybersecurity is always going to be a challenge. We need more people. Bring your friends, get them educated so we can all do this and keep people from hacking our stuff. So our disclaimer, there's going to be a couple presentations. We do this every month. We have people that teach pen testing and reverse engineering and stuff like that. You try and do that out in the real world and you get caught, well, I would say don't call me, but actually I want to know first so I can laugh or find out, hey, that's pretty cool. Sorry you got caught, but we can't bail you out. So, So don't do that. Get it in writing if you're doing a pen test engagement, so that way you have your get out of jail free card, and you don't get. And if you do get caught, you can say, "Oh yeah, I had authority to do so." So, all right. So today's agenda got a good lineup, right? Matt's gonna come down here and how to become an IR superstar. Scott's gonna talk about ransomware. That is not the problem, right? And I would agree with that. So I mean, because it shouldn't be getting in the first place, right? So, and then Fu's going to come up, hybrid image-based approaches to malware. Mike is going to kick off after lunch on how his 1993 CCG prepared him to be in the InfoSec world. So that should be pretty interesting. And then Jared is going to do cybersecurity in the quantum age. So I don't know if people have been hearing about quantum age and quantum computing and all that kind of stuff. So they're using that. In fact, NIST had an announcement the other day about there were certain crypto algorithms that are not cracked by quantum computing. So we're going to take a break, do a cake cutting ceremony, and then Daryl's going to wrap it up with his enterprise IoT deployment. I'm not going to spoil that, but it's a big time vendor that they did some pen testing engagement and IoT work, and should be pretty interesting. So, all right. Oh, speaking of supply chains, right? I mentioned that 3 times in those 5, and there's many more subjects about that, right? So, yeah, look at this. I went to go order the cake. This is what I get. So, no cake for you. No, I'm just kidding. We do have a cake, but the problem was when I went to order it, they're like, yeah, we can order it. It'll take till next week to get it in, and we're completely out of chocolate cake. So, all I have is vanilla. So, but we do have a cake. So, fret not. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. It was trying to get supplies and stuff like that in. It's quite a challenge. So, all right. So we're gonna bring Matt in to do his thing, and then to kick this off. So let me get this one going.